Hello everybody. Can you guys let me know if you can hear me? And then we can really start streaming. Now this is streaming. I can't hear... Wait, okay, hang on, give it a second. Hello Sebas, Chance Rogers, AI, or Al. Hello everybody, Pastor Dino, what a name. City Build Minecraft? I feel as though that should be my name. Okay, awesome. Hello everybody, we're just yapping. Also, okay. Perfect. Hello everybody. Hi, how's my day been? It's been okay, Irish Speed, it's not been too bad. It's early here, and by early I mean it's 11. I've been up for a long time already. Hello everybody. Okay. Wonderful. Hello. Okay, so what are we going to be doing? I've not streamed in a couple of weeks, which is unfortunate because I was on a good run, and I really enjoyed streaming, but unfortunately life got busy. You know, it's how it goes. But we're back. I haven't forgot. Hey, ASDF man. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I've made my city with only your videos. That's awesome, Alberto. I have so many ways to keep you busy with this channel. Hey Ashton. Okay, so I thought that it would be fun because it's been a couple of weeks and I've not really been streaming. I thought it'd be fun to show you guys what I've been working on recently. I've also not been uploading too many different videos. I've kind of been on this kick as of recent. Just in case you're curious, this is... Let's go a bit further out. This is my city design world. It is an absolute state. This is where things get tested and messed about with and just random things that a lot of people won't even see the light of day of. Well, I'm deciding to show you guys in this little stream, and then we're going to move on to something a little bit more fun afterwards. But actually, this might be the most fun. I love seeing random things. But so I've recently been on kind of like a construction kick. Ignore that random bit of like grey wool. And I've finally managed to get all of these videos out on the channel. I'm not sure if you've noticed. We've been doing the like 4-part construction in which we eventually have made like a fully completed house in the end. And we have a few different construction vehicles. Let me show you some stuff that you wouldn't have seen on the channel. I even worked on a little mini bulldozer as well, which I think is kind of cute. Since you made a fancy McDonald's back in 2021, I was wondering if you could make a fancy Burger King. Hey, maybe. Hey, Samuel Gardner. How's it going? Hello, everybody. Thank you, Milek? I appreciate that. Build apartments. I might do in the very near future. I'm very good, James Bond. Thank you. How are you doing? Thanks, Roy. Okay, so I made a little bulldozer, and I also made a little alternate version of this little cement truck, which I kind of like as well, where the barrel of the truck is like up in the air, and there's kind of like this slide for the concrete to go down. So, a little fun alternate version of this thing. It's not quite as colourful though, so I did decide to go with the more simple version in the end. Hi there, ultra powerful, fearless hero Chaos. What a name. Wow. Okay, so what else have we been... Oh, I've been getting loads of requests to make a junkyard recently as well. So I've started putting some things together that might belong in a junkyard. I've already got like some builds that are kind of appropriate, like this tow truck towing a car. And I've kind of been working on... What was that? I just heard a chicken getting beat to death. That was weird. Anyway, did you guys hear that? Guys, did you hear the chicken? Am I crazy? It's been a while since I've asked for the indoor go-kart track. You know what, Hayes? It's funny you should mention the go-kart track, because all the way over here, it's over here somewhere, I began to work on it. Hey there, Pandolin. Hey, Mitchie, how's it going? I'm doing really well. How are you doing? So the go-kart track that you asked about began over here, and that is as far as it went, because I must have got distracted with something. I'm so glad that I'm not the only one that that heard that chicken. I thought I was going crazy. I don't even know where that would have been. Why would there be a chicken around here? It doesn't make any sense. And anyway, this was the beginning of the go-kart track, and we've got some go-karts that I don't know if I'm happy with or not, but I did start on it. Anyway, so... since we're in this direction now, okay, so there's that. So I've been working on like a more modern supermarket because I'm still planning on redoing the modern suburban suburbs. And I haven't forgotten about it, but I do need more modern builds before I can like fully renovate it. So I kind of have like this nondescript modern supermarket that's just called food at the moment. But the inside's pretty cool. I'm not certain if it's done, but it's kind of like an interesting layout in here. And not only have we kind of like got the main part of the supermarket, but I've also included a little warehouse as well, which kind of integrates some of my other builds, like this forklift and one of my lorries as well. It's probably not fully done. It probably needs a little bit of refinement, but that's one thing I've been working on. Road lanes are 5 rows wide. I see your other tutorials. You do 2, 3 wide, 4. Oh, okay. So typically, and I think that I might have to change this, with my roads, I designed them to be 3 rows wide, as I never really planned on making vehicles that would ever be larger than 3 rows really. But now we're getting to be making larger vehicles, and I might need to adjust my roads to be like 4 rows wide. Okay, so when I say 4 rows, so like 4 rows wide, as in like one side, like I think I might have to adjust my roads, like all of my roads, which is actually going to be a massive pain. Or maybe not. Maybe I could just have larger roads in the parts of the city where they need to be larger, as currently, and we can even go and have a little look. Like currently they're this wide right now, but I do think they have to be larger. Of course I remember UI Play. Can you make a mini Greg's and mini Nando's? Certainly. They are on the list to do. Junkyard is my main thing though at the moment. Oh, so I also worked on a modern petrol station, so this is obviously modelled on a Shell petrol station. So the outside's pretty standard. It looks pretty nice in my opinion, but the inside looks pretty good as well. So outside the petrol station or gas station, we have like a little flower arrangement. This is like meant to be a parcel pickup station, which I don't know if they have those everywhere, but they're quite abundant in the UK. For some reason, we like to pick up our Amazon packages at gas stations. We have an ATM here, and inside, I don't know. Yeah, I guess it is meant to be like that. And on the inside, we have like a little mini convenience store in here, which I think looks pretty good. I'm quite happy with it. And there's even like a little exit door back here. Probably needs something else, maybe some toilets adding or something. But yeah, looks pretty good in my opinion. I'm really good, Uncle J27. How are you doing? When are you renovating your city? Ah, okay. So, literally right after this stream, I am going to work on renovating the city again. It's been a while since we've had a I'm deleting my city video, and I'm going to be doing it. Even though I don't have enough builds, I'm going to renovate the modern suburbs as much as I can. So we'll see how far I can get with it. I don't know. So those are going to be 2 upcoming builds. I don't know if that includes that bit as well, or maybe I'll tack onto it. But what else do we have around here? That's a logging truck, which I just did for the... I got a request to make a logging truck, and I really loved the idea, so yeah, pretty awesome. What else do we have? Oh, so this is kind of... I don't know why I even made this. This is like a corner shop. Like these... I don't know if these are abundant everywhere, but they're definitely abundant here in the UK. Like a corner shop. It's basically like a mini grocery store. They can vary in size quite a bit, but I think that looks pretty good. Oh, thank you, Uncle J. I appreciate that. Have you seen my comment on the last part of the construction? Also, can you make warehouse for packages and mail? I did not see your comment, so do feel free to leave it again. And maybe I will make a post office like distribution center, which is what I think you're asking. A lumberyard would be cool. That I have a logging truck. I'm writing that down right now. Hang on, guys. Let me... How did that not occur to me to make a lumberyard? Ah, that's okay. Lumberyard would be an excellent idea. Okay, just jotted that down. Estelle, why are we angry? I'm sorry if I can't read everybody's comments, by the way. Like, I'm trying to show you guys stuff, and I'm also trying to like read chat and think at the same time. It's difficult for me. My brain's it's very, very tiny. Okay, so the little corner grocery store. It's pretty cool. It's got a few... It reminds me of the gas station for some reason. Like, it's got the flowers, it's got some advertisements, an ATM. I think that's a pretty cool looking ATM. Some produce outside, vending machine, more produce. Looks pretty interesting, I think. And inside, it's kind of like just a simple sort of little mini store. So, pretty cool in my opinion. And not only that, we kind of have like a storage room that leads up into a simple house. There's a lot of people that might own one of these, like a store like this, would often typically live in the house as well, or the store. So yeah, pretty simple, pretty cool there. Cool idea would be a bank. I made a bank recently, quite a large modern one. Actually, we can take a look at it in a second. I should make my ceilings five rows tall. It depends on the build. Like, this is 4. We have a bunch of builds that are higher or smaller. It completely depends. What's your favourite build you've made? My favourite build I've made recently, I really like my Squid Game stuff as of recent. So I was giving you guys a little sneak peek of some of the junkyard builds. So this is obviously for picking up and grabbing cars. This is a car crusher. Just an excavator might be worked in there. A bulldozer. Just some car stacking formations. That I was kind of messing about with. Some like rusted out old cars, but I obviously have a tow truck. A lot of ways to go with it all, and oh, this is also like a mobile like car like grabber. So I've really been into vehicles recently also, and just in case, have we? I don't think we've looked at this on stream. I think I made this just before. I had a little mini vacation with the family for like a week, and it meant that I couldn't do too much building or recording, drawing or, well, drawing it, obviously. But I've really been getting back into it recently, and it's been really fun. I'm trying to read some comments now. Can you make a Nintendo Switch house like you did with your Switch 1? That is what that is over here. You should release Shell. I just have to make a tutorial for it. Since you built 2 Squid Games buildings, another good idea would be the 6-legged pentathlon from Season 2. That would be good. I'll tell you what. So, 2 more Squid Games builds that I'm 100% making in the near future. Don't ask me when specifically. I don't know. I'm going to make the jump rope game. And I am going to make the staircase. Like, you know, the weird maze staircasey looking thing. I'm going to do those 2 things. 100%. I don't know about all of the others. I'll have to see how popular they are. By the way, I don't know if you guys have been watching Squid Game or have watched it. I just picked it up like this week because, like I said, we've been away. We're literally on like the last episode, and it was so late last night. I really wanted to watch the finale. We couldn't do it. We had to go to sleep. But I'm so excited to see what happens. I'm literally going to watch it tonight. So yeah, this is the Nintendo Switch house. Nintendo Switch 2 isn't really like visually too different from the Switch 1, so yeah, pretty cool. I basically decided to make Minecraft in a Nintendo Switch. What else as well? Oh, so somebody was asking about a bank earlier. This is a modern bank meant for the modern suburbs, and somebody was asking about ceiling heights. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here, and if you don't build this faux ceiling, then you've got like, oh no, like a 15-row ceiling height. So it really does depend on the build. Did you show how to make the grocery store? Yeah, I would love to make it. No, not yet, Pandalin, but I will in the very near future. The next video I think that I'm going to release that isn't like building site related is going to be What's it going to be? Oh, probably redoing the city. So it's going to be another I'm destroying my city episode that I'm hoping to get out for the weekend. When you do tutorials, you always seem not sure what the next step is. Don't you have reference builds? Also, unlike other YouTubers, you count off the block instead of counting the one you have. You count off the block. I'm not sure what you mean about the count off the block instead of one you have. No, sometimes, like, I obviously have a plan as I'm about to make a tutorial and I have reference images, like how I'm going to build it. But sometimes as you start making the thing, it makes more sense to do it in a different way. So that's why it seems weird sometimes, I guess. But, oh, so since we were talking about Squid Game, red light, green light. I love this arena. Hi TSMC, what mods do you have? Can you link them all in the description? I guess, but the main ones I use is literally just World Edit, Axiom, and Lightmatica. I mean, they're the three, really. Can I build 5 guys? Maybe, but don't spam the chat, please. I don't want... I'm afraid that we've got to go on a timeout. I'm sorry. Make a concert arena. That's on my list. TSMC, can you build a D-Day map on another video? Maybe. Hey there, Josh. Hey, I'm trying to walk through the store and look at the screen. Hi, TSMC. Are you going to make the other games from Squid Game Season 1? I might. I want to make my favourite first, which is the jump rope game from Season 3. And I'm making the hallways. And then I don't know. I might build some more. I might not. I could probably do all of Season 1 since I've already done like a large portion. But, yeah, we'll see. What football team do you decide? I'm not into football, I'm sorry. How are you building an Xbox 360? I'm not. So anyway, this is a Squid Game dorm. I mean, there's not really too much to it in terms of like... It's more a larger build, but I really like this. Hey mate, have you ever thought about something like a collab with another creator? I don't know what we would collab on, unfortunately. I'm open to it. You can use other blocks to count if you have trouble to count like TSMC. I do have trouble counting, but I don't know what. Thank you for building instructions. My kids, 5 and 10, and I are building city. Always let them decide which... But that's awesome. Thank you so much, Mega. I appreciate that. This was a fun one. I've not actually released this, and I probably won't. So, the up house is typically carried by balloons, but I decided that it'd be funny to have it carried by a happy guest. And I did actually start to make the interior for it, because I don't think I've ever made like the up house in its entirety, but I got stuck on something else. This was more just for my own amusement. So, yeah, I don't know whether you guys like that or not. Like you'll say, place 3 blocks to the right, but it's like 4 altogether. That's what I meant by the counting thing. Well, if I do that, it's probably a mistake. I am only human, unfortunately, and typically a sleep-deprived human. So, yeah, I'd probably just make a mistake in the tutorial. Always go off what I'm actually doing on the screen, rather than what I say, verbally. What else? Oh, I did start to make an Amazon distribution center. You might not be able to tell from this, but I think somebody was asking about like a warehouse, and I wanted to make an Amazon warehouse. And the inside, as you can tell, I think you can see what we're getting at here, where it's got like the box, I don't know, like the parcel. What might you call like the conveyor belts for the parcels? Like you can see what I was starting to build here, but then I got distracted and moved on to something else. A happy gas, that's good. I thought it was pretty cute as well. Oh, and I was also... So I actually finished this. I don't know if and when this will get released, but... A hotel. Another one, I know. But my idea for this one was to put this bad boy on like its own island. And one would have to commute to this via a boat. Or maybe a helicopter, hence why the helicopters are up here. But I have the inside of this thing made. It might be a bit of a mess because I think I've had to clone it from somewhere else, but it's a rather large hotel. I quite like how it's laid out on the inside as well. Like, this is the lobby. We have like elevators and stairs. All of the floors are identical. Like, this is the other half of this little help desk here. And let's take a look. So the rooms are quite large. There's only 2 on each wing of the build. So there should be a painting here for a TV, but there's like a kitchen, living room, a small bedroom. You could make it a little bit bigger by removing this and adding another bed here. Kind of got a closet here too, and a bathroom. So there's no penthouse or anything interesting here because this is, whenever I make this, is already going to be a very large tutorial, but I do like the layout and how it looks, and it has a helipad, probably 2 helipads when I make another one. And on the back here, it's more like a little mini resort. We have like a tennis court. We have a tiki-inspired pool bar. We have a chill area, and of course we have this little water slide and pool as well. So quite a cool build when all's said and done, when we eventually do make this on the channel. Can you make the salty spittoon from SpongeBob? I would have to look into it, actually. What does a salty spittoon look like? I'm going to Google it right now. The salty split. Is it a bar? It must be a bar. I feel as though I've seen this before. I've not seen SpongeBob in so long. My bad. I'm a little far removed from SpongeBob at the moment, but I kind of like the salty spittoon. That's hard for me to say. TSMC, what's your favourite band? Mine is Black Sabbath. I like Black Sabbath. I only know the hits. What have I been listening to most at the moment? I've been listening to the White Stripes a lot at the moment. I don't really have like a favourite band. I kind of go in waves. There's something over here that I want to show you. What is it? Guys, that might be it. That might actually be it for the design world. I think that I might have shown you everything that I've kind of been working on as of recent. This giant mess that we call my world. And, oh. So this is cool. Let me show you. Where is it? Building site. Might be building site. So I went a little bit crazy. I was testing out like a thumbnail for something that I was working on, and I decided to clone my recent like building site site. What am I saying? My like building site build recently is what I'm trying to say, and I cloned it a bunch of times, and I thought it looked pretty cool. I thought in the end. I think that I'm actually going to take all of my building site tutorials and throw them all together into like one larger video, and I think that this might be the thumbnail for it. I'm doing really well, Horror Fun. How are you? I really love this building design. Can you make a Whataburger? I can look into Whataburger. We don't really have that. Am I ignoring you? No, you and Poppy. I'm just trying to multitask. Do you still have the old Stream City world? Also, thank you because I built a city with all of your builds. I don't know how my city would look without your builds. Let's take a look. A monster house. Let's see what Streamish City is. Is this the most up-to-date version of Streamish City? Of Stream City? I don't think it is. I've actually not been in this world for like an insanely long time, but I'm almost certain that it looks different from this. Like, I feel as though there's meant to be like a business park or something here. You guys might know better than me. Let me read some comments. Can you build I don't know, like, what does a monster house mean exactly? Can you share your hospital builds to Dr. Mike? He can take a look at them. Also, I was thinking about the layout of Parcel Simulator type for the warehouse. Parcel Simulator? Let me have a look at Parcel Simulator. Maybe that'll help you later. Oh, that's okay. Maybe I can. I might take some inspiration from Parcel Simulator then. Me too, horror fun, me too. TSMC, you're my favourite YouTuber. I've been watching you forever since you started. I finished the high school building campus thing, both videos. My dad has a book called Forgotten Virginia. Awesome. That's very impressive. Maybe you should consider a Haagen-Dazs ice cream parlour? Is that a thing? How about a large water park like the fair you built? Yeah, maybe a huge multi-part water park would actually be really cool. I would like to do that, especially since it's almost summer. Can you build the Flood's house from fireman's... I don't think I'm going to be doing any fireman sand builds. I might maybe make the fire station on the second channel, but I don't know. Could you build the scene from Endgame where they were battling superheroes versus villains? I don't know. Let me see if I've got a more up-to-date... Stream City 10 has got to be the most up-to-date for... Okay. Alright. Where are we? I have a feeling we're in TSMC Tower right now. Let's take a look. A news oh, wow, a newsstand. I would like one of those for the new city. Yeah, okay. Yes, I remember now. This is the most up-to-date version. This is far different. Yeah, okay, I'm starting to remember. Oh, I forgot about that. I forgot making that. Anyway, did I? Did I ever make a tutorial for that thing? Maybe I'll need to make a brand new version. This is the most updated. This is actually so much cleaner than what we were in. It's so funny. I hadn't thought about this in such a long time. The old version of Stream City. It's actually kinda... It's not small. I thought it was going to be a lot. I'm trying to take stock of the thing because we can see quite far in the city. Oh, caravan park. Guys, I forgot about this completely. We have a lake. I need to do a lake build. That's what I need to do. Interesting-ish lake house. Caravan park. What a good idea this was. I like this a lot. Oh, Monster House is a thing. Oh, I didn't realise Monster House. Oh, the movie. Oh. Well, in all fairness, you did say, can you make a monster house? Like, that can mean anything. I didn't realise you meant from the movie. TSMC, can you do more streams? Yeah, probably in the future. I really like streaming. Streaming's fun. You should do an airport build. I can't do it. I refuse to do it. I will probably do it. Anyway, this is this is Old Stream City. What else? Building site, Streamish, Modern Burger King. I think this is the world that we're hopping into. So, just to kind of like keep us a little bit busy, my little mind busy. We're just gonna do some. We're just gonna like build the Squid Game dorm or something. Just whilst we have a little chat. I pretty much ran out of stuff to show you, unless you guys want to see something specific. But yeah. When am I gonna build Hogwarts? Probably never. Hogwarts is huge. I could maybe at some point, if I was really motivated, build like a mini version of Hogwarts, but I don't know. Make a Lidl supermarket. I think that's actually on my to-do list as I have Aldi. I haven't been to Lidl in quite a while. How about building a tow truck company for the tow truck? Okay, so I was thinking about building I will be building a junkyard, right. Does the junkyard kind of like, is that the same as a towing company? Like, isn't that ultimately where the towing company sort of like, aren't they kind of like too similar? Can you build the Eiffel Tower? I will do some landmarks at some point in time. I have been meaning to. Like, isn't that ultimately like what happens to the car? I guess cars, when they get repossessed, I suppose that they either do get like sold for scrap or if they are worth something, I guess that they would actually be like sold on at maybe like an auction. What are you building? Oh, I'm building the Squid Game dorm now, just to have something to do in the background. I've actually done a lot of builds using your tutorials. Believe it or not, my first build was your modern McDonald's back in 2020. That's awesome, Uncle Jay. I love that build still to this day, which I cannot say about all of my builds. Some of them have not aged great. Or well, I should say. Can you build Max statue from Max and the Midnights? I would have to look into that. I've not really been building statues though. Repair sharks, drink gears, also yeah. I guess it is a separate thing. So, like, would a, without searching this, because I don't want to, I want to keep the stream moving, would a tow company kind of look, I guess they'd take it to a car lot, right? Like, they'd have just like a giant fleet of cars, like, in a security, like, behind like a chain link fence, is what I'm imagining. Yeah, you know what, maybe that is different enough, like a repossession. I don't know why I've made 2 doors, that's crazy. Because I'm thinking about something else. I've been building your builds for like 5 years. Awesome, Red Panda, thank you. Chuck E. Cheese. I've never been able to find like a good enough reference image for a Chuck E. Cheese, but I've been asked to make one loads. I'd love to make one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. And then we've got to go this way. Must do some counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Okay, counting done. What are your thoughts, just out of curiosity, on Max and Ruby's house? I actually kind of look... Max and Ruby, I'd have to Google. Max and Ruby's house. Oh, I've made this before. So, are you referencing the one that I made? Because I can't really... It looks okay. Hey Clara, how do you come up with the ideas and like how to build them? When I get an idea, so coming up with an idea is easy, as I have a million requests every single day, and actually executing them is just going on Google Images and finding references usually. I mean, some things are like straight out of my head, but a lot of references, a lot of looking at stuff, especially real life stuff. Could you build a cruise ship? I would 100% build a cruise ship. Like an awesome cruise ship with like water, with like little mini water parks on it and what have you. That I've been wanting to do that for a while. 4, 5, 6. Angry Grandpa's house. I would have to look into that. I've even built the Universal User's Manual from the movie Elio? I've even built the Universal User's Manual from the movie Elio. What is Elio? I need to Google Elio now. Oh, this is recent, right? How was that movie? It looked kind of interesting. Can you build a Premier Inn hotel? Yes, and I have a feeling that you've been leaving the comments on on my videos requesting just that. Yeah, it's on my to-do list, don't worry. Tow truck company, yeah, parking lot, garages, fences, so yeah. Okay, so it's what I'm thinking of. Yeah, I could probably do that. I think that would be an interesting build to have in the city. Let me actually write that down. Since I do have the tow truck. Maybe it could even be synergized with the junkyard tow truck company lot. Okay, I've wrote that down. Someone asked how you build so well. How do you build so well? A lot of people would have differing opinions on if I build well or not, but I've been at this for a long time. So, that'd be how. Practice. And I've built Hotel OJ from Inanimate Insanity. That's an interesting name for something. I like that. Kind of rolls off the tongue. Inanimate Insanity. Hey, Mitchell. Yeah, the Doctor. I like that idea, though. To come back to it. I'm sorry. ADD. What can you do? Bouncing back and forth between a million different things. Can you build a Bass Pro Shop? We don't really have those in the UK, but I can definitely consider it. I can look into if they're a cool build. The fact that you're suggesting it does suggest that it would be interesting there. Your build thank you. Can you build the Belgium Atomium? I can look into it. Hi, Kyle. The building hey! Thank you, Sebastian. You're a legend. And the Rainbow Friends place from the robot game. I've not thought about Rainbow Friends in a long time now. You're from the UK. I always thought you from the US. No, good old UK. None of fish and chips in it. Could you make a Toby Carvery? Now that is up my alley. That is something I know about. A Toby Carvery. What an interesting idea. You're speaking my language now. I think I built this wrong. Get me excited. I've not had a Toby Carvery in a while. Where have we went wrong with this? I think that we just went wrong there. I think it's all good. No. I think it is meant to look like this. There is some in the USA, but there's not too much. How about building hunter? Well, just like a regular hunter cabin, nothing specific, just like a hunter's cabin for the forest. I don't dislike that idea. I always try to think about like builds that would synergize with pre-existing ones. So like when you say hunter's cabin, I think about like my campsite. My kind of like spooky forest that I've got. I don't know if you've seen it or not, but my spooky forest that I have in like I don't think these even go here in my city. So I do kind of like that idea. Are you still on Xbox? No, I'm on PC. Yeah, haven't been on PC for a while now. Hi there, Freddy. A harvester would be cool as well. I think Mini City could use a retirement home. Yes, so that I can go there. Retirement home. Interesting. Thank you, Pandolin. That is very correct. I don't have two sets of eyes, unfortunately. I don't ignore people. I play PlayStation. Yeah, PlayStation. I loved playing. When I played on a console, I loved playing on a console. Because I literally just sat back, chilling. Just with a... There's no better way of playing games, in my opinion, than a console, or maybe a handheld, but only for the same reason, that you can sit back on a sofa and just chill and play. But unfortunately, building on Java is so much quicker, easier, and it's not necessarily any more fun than console, but I kind of have to be quick. Do you have kids? I have 2 kids. Yeah, I have a very young kid and a 3-year-old. I have a 7-week-old and a 3-year-old. Can you build Gary's house from the amazing world of Gumball? I would have built more. I've built a couple of Gumball things recently. I don't know what that means, Toxic Ghost, but I think I appreciate it. I'm not sure what that I don't know what that means. I'm a boomer. TSMC, I've built a city and it has almost all of your build. That's awesome, Kelly. Is it Kelly or Keel? Keel, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to get your name wrong. I have old man eyes. What's the 4th section of the city you're going to revamp? Oh, okay. I could... Where is it? This is the latest version of Mini City. This is... Just in case you're wondering where the building site... Ignore that. Just in case you're wondering where the building site ended up in the city. Here. This is where it ended up in. Just kind of like tucked away in this corner. Because eventually, this area itself isn't too far away from a renovation. It's not going to be the next one, but this area... Is there a better way for me to represent this? I don't know. Let me have a look. I don't know if I can represent it better. So, from like... Ooh, where shall we say? From probably... I don't know if Gru's neighborhood is going to get clipped or not. But probably from like here... all the way... Like, quite an expansive part. All the way to... I'm hoping this will stay highlighted. We might have to... This isn't the best visual representation of it, but if you guys can kind of see like where that highlight box is, this is the next part that is going to get renovated. So it's quite a massive area, and that's why I've been working on so many modern builds recently, is so that we can fill up what is going to get taken out. And there's a lot of modern-ish builds, and some kind of like on the borderline builds from the main part of the city that will get moved and kind of like relocated. But yeah, this is a massive area. This afternoon when this city ends, when this stream ends, I'm going to start working on this. And hopefully it will be out for the weekend, the renovation video, but I don't know. It's going to be really... sorry if you heard my knuckles crack, that's disgusting. It's going to be a huge deal. It's going to be such a massive mess to do, but it really needs doing. I really don't like this part of my city very much. I quite like almost all of the other parts, even though it's really messy. Like, I really like most of the other parts, but this part is kind of gross, in my opinion. And it's got a long way to go, but anyway, where were we? I love yapping. I'm such a yapper. I'm sorry, guys. With the builds you've built, I've made my own city that is very cool and I'm very proud of. That's awesome. That's the goal. I love that. Can you make a UFC arena if you know what UFC... Of course I know what UFC is. Yeah, maybe. Can you make... That would be cool, wouldn't it? A UFC arena? I have a WWE arena. UFC arena. Writing that down. I have a WWE arena that I really desperately want to make as well. So, kind of in the same vein. But not really. Kind of, but not really. Combat sports, but one's obviously... I don't want to burst anybody's bubble. Professional wrestling isn't exactly the most real. Can you make a convenience store like Londis, Best One, Nicer, Cost Cutter? I kind of have reset, so... how do I spell convenience? So, I recently... I think it's going to spawn in this way. I recently made this, which is kind of... I mean, it looks very 7-Eleven-y. Maybe I need to make a new version of this. Maybe a more modern version, an up-to-date version. But this is kind of like in the same vein. If I had to remake this, which I 100% want to, I'd probably drag the front of this forwards. Because I think that looks better. Don't know if... wrong item. Don't know if I'd keep that. I think that immediately looks better. I probably wouldn't have this here. I'd probably do an ATM here instead. We could even box this in. Something like this. It's such a shame because sometimes, like, you'll make a build. You'll think it's absolutely perfect. And you'll be very happy with it. As I was, I'm sure, when I made this. And then, see, this could be built into the wall. And then, like, with a couple of tweaks, I do like that better. I'd probably, in the same vein, I'd probably find a way to implant this in the wall. I bet that I'd be able to... I bet that it'd be easy enough to hide if I was willing to lose, like, one of these fridges. Yeah, it's such a shame. Like, I think that just looks a bit better. I don't know. But anyway, that's my convenience store. Maybe I could just straight up do an ISA though. But oh, okay. So I'm in front of the perfect amount of people to ask. If you're from the UK, I don't know if it's even worldwide or whatever. So NISA, NISA. Small convenience store here in the UK, maybe other places. Do you pronounce that nicer or Nisa? So that's how it's spelled. N-I-S-A, right? So do you pronounce it nicer or like Nisa? How would you pronounce it? I would look. Please chat. I'm not moving until I get some answers. I need to know. I don't know how it's meant to be pronounced, but I've been ignoring you guys for so long. I'm sorry. Hi TSMC, I love your videos for a long time. Thank you, Jensen. I'd have to look into it, Choco. You should build the Quickie Mart. I should, and I have already. Lithuanian flag. Golden Money, how's it going, my friend? How are you? Nisa, nicer. Oh, we're getting too many different nicer. We're split. We're halfway. We're halfway. Ah, I wanted a definitive answer. This isn't what I'm... Yeah, I'm British, never heard... You've never heard of nicer? Really? I'm in the Midlands. It can't just be a Midlands thing. Nisa. I'm literally getting both. I'm getting both answers. What? Oh, never mind. I thought I did something bad then. That's just chat. Hello TSMC, I'm really big fan. You watch your videos and really helps. You ever built the Tropicana from Las Vegas? I haven't. Maybe I can look into it. But thank you, Jort. Darth Vader chiming in. Do you have any other Squid Game builds that you have upcoming? I am going to... So I haven't designed them yet. But I will. I'm going to do the jump rope game from Season 3. And I am going to make the hallways. And then I'm going to see if I do any more. I'm from East London, I've never heard of it. For real? Okay, so I'm in the East Midlands. It can't just be an East Midlands thing. I'm certain it's not. Is it? I don't know. It's a pretty big thing. You're going to make the Squid Game build a tutorial when you've done... Oh, this is already a tutorial. This is complete. Squid Game. Is it dorm or dormitory? Please be dorm. Yes, okay, thank goodness. So this is already completed. Nisa, I'm not from the UK. It's not... But I value your input regardless. Okay. Whoops. Let's just take the top off. Why not? Hey, Akira! Welcome! Thank you for becoming a channel member. And all of the benefits that come with it. Thank you very much. That's awesome. That's what I'm saying, Kyle. Hey there, Io. How's it going? Things have been terrible for me. Oh, no. That's horrible. I'm sorry to hear that, Golden Money, genuinely. I hope you start feeling better soon. What's up? Hi, Akira loves... I recognise your name. I very much recognise your name. Were we chatting in the last stream? I'm sorry if I've forgotten you, but your name's very, very recognisable. Thank you. Thank you, hello. I appreciate that. Hey, I just want to know that your buds... Thank you, Epic Gamma Earth. I need to add the... I did consider adding the voting booth. I did also consider just removing this as well. I've also made the Oreo store. Thank you. Thank you, Keel. What's your avatar, by the way? Because I don't think it is, but it kind of looks like... I'm blanking on his name from Full Metal Alchemist. Edward? Am I right? Am I wrong? I'm going to wait till for your build the Squid Game Stairway then. Yeah, that's smart, Doctor. I 100%, I understand that completely. I would too. The sound of grass getting destroyed actually infuriates me. I don't know about you guys. Do you guys have a block in Minecraft that just bothers you when you delete it? Could you build a house out of an Oreo? I've already done that. Hi, the only Kiwi. How's it going? Will you ever make the whole... the whole Poppy Playtime Factory? Probably not. I'm really sorry about that, but no, probably not. Dang, Akira has been a member for 4 years. Well done, Akira. About to catch... Wait, I'm confused. But you're a brand new member though, Akira. Am I missing something? I recognize your name. I'm certain I recognize your name from like the old Stream City streams, but I don't want to be wrong. I hate the sound of glass. Really, Glass Brothers, yeah. Why is my first instinct to get a load of glass and break it? I won't do it, but that was my first thought. I kind of like the glass breaking. Can you make the tug of war arena from Squid Game? Yeah, maybe. I'm not saying that I'm not going to build more Squid Game stuff. I'm just saying that, like, the immediate... what I'm immediately planning is what I've talked about. I think that this has to be... Animal Crossing. I do have some more Animal Crossing... an Animal Crossing build coming up in the future. Why does this feel so wrong? So this should be here. TSMC, are you building more Squid? I need to put this in the title or something. Guys, if somebody asks about building more Squid Game stuff, can you please say it in chat? I need a soundboard. I'm sorry, I can't say it. It's completely fine to ask, but could you make a house out of a what is a Tim Tam? And why is that so fun to say? Tim Tam? I'm going to Google Tim Tam. I have to do it. Ooh. Tim Tams look good. They kind of look... they kind of look like... we have like a penguin, which is a chocolate bar here in the UK. Tim Tams look very much like penguins. Which is such a that sounds like such a weird thing to say. Also, can you build the frontman room? Yeah, so if I build more Squid Game stuff than what I've already said, which is, I'm going to say it one last time, the jump rope game and the hallways, if I do go beyond that and just make the whole thing, I will make everything. I will make it all. Or at least all of the internal stuff. I'm not going to make the island and what have you. That'd be... that would upset... I wouldn't like to make the whole island and all of that, but I think this needs dropping down one row. Do you use add-ons? If by add-ons you mean mods, I use 3. I use World Edit, Light Matica, and Axiom. So World Edit is, like, you know, all the commands. Light Matica is what I basically just use for my schematics, and it does have some more functionality, but it's basically just it's kind of like World Edit, but a slightly more upgraded version. And Axiom is like how I can like clone and move things around so easily, and it's also how you can do a pretty crazy thing. Like Axiom is such an insane mod. It's how you can build just like things really quickly, like mountains and stuff, like terrain really quickly. They're the 3 that I use. There's those in conjunction with each other. I'd say World Edit and Axiom are the biggest game changers for me. Just watching your videos makes my day. I watch you every day. That's all. Thank you so much, Hello. I really appreciate that, genuinely. I'm glad you like me so much. I wish everyone did. I would love if you made the new Marvel headquarters. I don't even know what that looks like. I've really... I used to love Marvel all the way up until Endgame, and then I completely just fell out of the loop with it. How are new Marvel movies? How are they? Can you make the remaster of the Paw Patrol HQ? I don't know if you've seen... No, I haven't seen that request, but I will do that only because Paw Patrol is like an insanely popular video on this channel, even still. I'd probably post it to my second one, though. Or I might not. I put Peppa Pig's house in my city, so I don't know why. What's not great, Kyle? Can Can you make an airport? I built houses from the Animal Crossing villagers. Also, hi Kiko. When you make the oceans, build like boats and resort islands, and that I will. I don't know when, but I will. They're kind of making a comeback. Like next year, there are some good ones planned. Yeah, not great. Oh, I'm sorry. I completely forgot. Yeah, not great. The one that I'm quite excited for, that I will 100% watch, is with Robert Downey in it. What is it? Dr. Doom, where is the... Hey, Gamma Dude! Welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for becoming a member. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoy the perks. What is the movie where he's Robert Downey's going to be Dr. Doom? Yeah, I'm sorry. My train of thought completely went off the rails. But yeah, no, not great. I have heard that. I have heard that they've not been great. Nice, about to get Java soon, and I would need some mod suggestions for the... Golden, honestly, those two. That's all you need. Genuinely. World Edit, Axiom, you're off to the races. That's all you need. Doomsday. That's... Yes. Yeah. That's it. That is, I think, going to be very good. Very much excited about that. This is wrong. Doomsday, yeah, pretty excited. That will get me back in. This is I've went wrong here, and I don't know why or how, but it's frustrating. Will you build a Doctor Doom statue for that? Yeah, I might do. I'm not ignoring you, Poppy, but I'm not going to make any Fireman Sam stuff. I'm sorry. I've been waiting so long for you to make an... I will eventually make an airport, okay? I'll do it. Soon. Probably not soon. That's why this is wrong. This is meant to be 3 rows wide. This has been driving me crazy. Okay. I figured it out. Okay. That's what's been going wrong. Does that make... You know sometimes when you say something and it doesn't sound like it makes sense? It doesn't sound like it... Yeah. See? It just happened then. You say something and you're like, hang on, what just came flying out of my mouth actually wasn't English. That happens to me so often. They've said they're rebooting Marvel after the next Avengers film. They should. They legitimately should. I don't know if we can ever get back though. Like I don't think we can ever recreate the feeling of like Iron Man 1. And then Avengers 1, and then Endgame, and everything in between. I'm not certain that can happen. But I would love them to try. I genuinely would. Hello, I have a request for you. Will you please make the Marbles Game Arena from the Squid... Maybe. The answer that I will give you to that is maybe. Maybe so. That's a pretty hard one though, right? Marbles Arena, it's like... It's almost like the mini sort of like toy village sort of, right? Am I thinking of the right build? And I built the boss's tower from the game, just shapes and beats. Cool. How's your day been? My day's been pretty good. My day's been pretty good, thank you. How's yours been, Stark Thunder? I wanted to go for the 15 one, but I get... Oh, what? You're not required for any membership. I appreciate any level of membership. I really do. Thank you so much, Gamma Dude. The only difference is, of course, you would be able to download Mini City. But other than that, you do get every single one of the other perks. So, but thank you so much. Yeah. I'm always so appreciative when people become channel members. It's I think I'm going to add a new thing in the city. I'm trying to think where it might... Okay, let me see if I can find it. All of these are in such a... So, I was going to add kind of... So, in the previous version of... There it is. So, in the previous version of my city, so Stream City, I had in the park, like, a way to commemorate all of my channel members. And I think that I'm going to add something similar into Mini City. So I think it's going to look something like this. just like a cool little monument, and I think I'm going to show it at like the end of the video. So instead of my current outro, I think that I'm going to do something like this, and it'll have every single person who has ever been a channel member. I think that I'll have them immortalized in something like this, and I have I don't know the right number, but like a few hundred channel members, so it'll be like this, but a lot bigger. And you'll be on that once I eventually add this into the city. You have well, shout out to your YouTube chat. Everybody, check out Gamma Dude for their content. Let's have a look at the. What do you make? Awesome. Yo, to. Oh, is somebody spamming? Oh, I'm sorry, and let me go back into this world. I'm not a member, but I would like to build that in my city. Awesome, you can definitely, but there won't actually be a tutorial for it. The members garden is what I'll call it, but so like Stampy's Love Garden. I don't know. I don't know what Stampy's Love Garden is. I know Stampy. I don't know about his love garden though. Sounds weird to say. I'm thinking of building a port for Moana's boat. Jolly Red's treasure trawler, Zumba submarine, and other boats like... Yeah, that sounds awesome. I will be adding Moana's boat to... I'm eventually going to make a port, and a... Shipyard's the wrong word, right? They've got like a name. Like a boat... For like a boatyard. That was Shadow in the background, Gamma Dude. Yeah. It was. That Spider-Man statue looks like something you made in 2008. Thank you, King Guest. That's exactly what I was aiming for. Yeah. Yeah, exactly that. Dock. Yes, exactly. Oh, or a marina? Is marina the word that I might have been looking for? But a dock is also the exact, yeah. Thank you, Kara. What is a marina? Is that the right word that I'm thinking of, or am I being silly? Leviathan. That would be cool. Love your survival. Thank you, said Money. Can you make a ship graveyard? Ship graveyards. It's an interesting idea. WW Arena is on my list, my to-do list. Can you make a tutorial for your skin statue? I think I've done it before. If not, maybe I can. It always feels a little weird to make my skin statue. I have done it in the past before, but I don't know if it's changed. Cool. Yes. Just wondering, what's your favourite build that you've ever built? I get asked this a lot. Probably my original Krusty Krab from what must be 2013? Right? Something like that. Is a marina smaller than a dock? I don't know. I don't know the definition. Maybe. But that's the word I was looking for. I don't know if I'm right in thinking that there. What's your favourite franchise out of these three? Star Wars, Marvel, Indy. It used to be Marvel. But after that, probably Star Wars. Star Wars on its... So, the Star Wars movies, right? This is going to sound silly. The Star Wars movies are my least favourite part about Star Wars. And now hear me out. Like, there have been some good Star Wars movies. I'm the right age that the second trilogy, aka like movies 1, 2, and 3, are like my favourites. And I liked episode 7, but I didn't like episode 8 or 9. And some of the in-between movies have been good, but I just like the concept of Star Wars. Like, samurai wizards fighting in space with lightsabers is just the sickest idea ever. Like, everything, like... Just the idea of it, the lore behind it, makes Star Wars almost better than Marvel. No, I mean your members' garden would be like the concept of Stampy's Love Garden. Yeah, I do get that. I get what you were saying. I didn't know. I didn't know that Stampy had something similar. That's all I was saying. Can you Megadell Movie Palace from Zhao in Minecraft? I don't know. I'd have to look into it. I'm definitely going to make an owner's island for the owner of my city. That would be very cool. What have I got to make in here next? I feel as though that we've made the structure of this. What else have we got to do? Oh, the beds. The least fun part of this build, genuinely. So unfun. I really disliked making the beds for the tutorial portion of this. Let's take a look here. Can you name an MLB player? I can't, I'm sorry. And I'm not 100% certain, is MLB Major League Baseball? Baseball's not really a thing over here in the UK, I'm afraid. It's just not. A marina is a comprehensive facility that provides mooring, storage, and various services for recreational boats, whilst a dock is a structural... Oh, okay. So that's the difference then. Well, I'd like both. So you wouldn't put, like, working ships, basically, in a marina. So, like, you wouldn't put, like, big tankers and stuff. Okay. Awesome. Thanks for checking that out, Doc. That's legitimately helpful. Do you watch cricket or football? I'm not a sports guy. I'm just not into sports at all. Never have been. I'm sorry if that makes me very boring. I'm just not. I have some requests. Go on. I love requests. I can't guarantee I'll make them, but I... No, I'm not ignoring anybody. Thank you, Pantolin. I do appreciate that. You can't stack beds on bedrock. Oh, for real? You can't stack beds on bedrock? Can you not be sneaky? Like, so this used to be the old way of stacking a bed. Like, so you can't... Like, as soon as you, like, rip away the support structure from a bed on bedrock, you, like, does it just get destroyed? If so, that sucks. I'm very sorry about that. The alternate would be, I guess, just to... This wouldn't even look that good, though. The alternate would be to use wool, but that wouldn't look that good. I'd maybe do carpet at that point. I'd maybe do... That's probably what I would do instead. I'd probably stack up beds looking like this. If you couldn't do the bed trick that I just showed you, then that's what I'd do. I'd use carpet. Or slabs. It won't let you. That's so unfortunate. I don't mind helping you making something... I appreciate that, Gamma, but I like to design everything myself. Which date you make the junkyard? I'm going to do some more work on it passively. It'll probably be out next week sometime. The next video on this channel that isn't building site related, because I still have some more of those to release, will be a city. I'm destroying my city. It'll be one of those videos. But, spoiler alert, we don't destroy the city. We improve it. Nope, I try everything, so I have the space apart. Yeah, that's fair enough. That's another way to do it as well. I'd probably do the carpets if I couldn't do that. But whatever you prefer. What YouTube videos are you doing this week? So I'm going to be... Let me show you. So for the people asking. So the last videos... I'm over here now. Whoops. There'll be 3 more videos on the channel this week that are like construction related builds. So that means... You know what, it would have been faster to do this. I don't even know where it is anymore. Here. Okay, so there will be 3 more videos where I show you how to individually make an excavator, how I individually show you how to make a crane, and then there will be a video that I might just have unlisted on my channel, but it's still coming out on the channel, where I put all of my building site related videos together, which is this cluster of 4, just into one big video rather than the 4 separate ones that I posted them as. And it's like an hour and 50 minutes. And then at the end of the video, I basically make this giant thing here. So they're all building site related videos, but that gives me a lot of time to work on the improving the city video, which is going to be where I renovate this entire area here, which unfortunately will be limited. I will only be able to do so much with this area, but I really dislike it. So any change in this area will be a massive improvement in my opinion. So, and back to here. You can stack beds on bedrock. I've done it. Pandalin seems to think you can stack beds. I am not going to weigh in on that. Harbour or port are bigger than marina and more commercial. There you go. That's a nice name. Maribeth. Maribeth? TSMC, can you make a Costco wholesale? I'm pretty sure that it's... I'm pretty sure it's in my list, but I will add it again. Yes, Krista. That's a lot of... It is a lot of houses. So I need to take a drink. I've been talking so much. My throat's going all dry. Bro, on your video on how to download Minicity has a link unblurred. Ah, that's okay. Wait, the video... the video that is linked for members. Because if that's the case, then that's okay. But I appreciate you letting me know that. I guess it's a bit late now, but I can't go back and blur it. You cannot stack beds on... Oh, that's MCPA. Could you make the Monsters University building? I can take a look at that. Especially if it would look like a good university. Let me have a look. Monsters University coming soon near you. I'm not getting a very good look at it from a cursory Google search, but I can look into it, and if it actually is like a good university-looking building. I sent my request list earlier. Did you, Goofy? I'm so sorry if I missed it. I'm multitasking, and I can only do so much. Can I get more info about the junkyard you built? It's next. Yeah, it'll be next week sometime. Goofy says that you can do it. That's all I can say. To go with Peppa Pig's houses, I built the house from... Don't hug me. I'm scared. Okay. In my mind, those two don't go together. But I like where your head's at. All right, then. That's funny. Why aren't the beds displaying? This is the most frustrating thing ever. Okay. I wasn't sure if it was going to. Could you build Shrek's Swamp? I already have made some of Shrek's Swamp. I think I've already made Shrek's house, if I'm remembering correctly. Can you build Ursula's lair? Maybe. I do like Disney builds. Do you know what? Ursula's lair would be a fun one to... Well, this is unfortunate. Ursula's lair would be a fun one to have hidden in the ocean. Maybe just like make like a little cove for it, if I'm using the word cove correctly. So, as a matter of fact, Ariel's lair, I'm not going to call it a lair, Ariel's like a little hidden away where she keeps all of her human stuff would actually be a very cool build. For the baseball field you made a couple of years ago, I'm doing a renovation. I need to add more seats. I'll probably make another baseball field in the future, if you'd like to wait, or I guess maybe you've just remade it. Can you make the Daily Planet and LexCorp? Do you know what? That might actually be a very timely build to make as well. Maybe I will make those, yeah. Especially with Has anybody watched Superman? I've heard mixed reviews on Superman. I've also heard mixed reviews on the fact that I've done that wrong. Mildly irritating. Okay, well that was an easy fix. Maybe it depends on the device you're on. I can stack beds on MCPE, playing on... Oh, well... Why is this... What's went wrong here? Am I simply doing it wrong? That would not surprise me in the slightest. Now that's right. Okay. Okay, we've done it. Can you look up a store called Warm Glow Candle Store? Then you can build it. I can look it up. I'd probably have to make a Yankee candle first. I spent over 3,000 mine coins on add-ons making a new... That's awesome. Have you got on your channel golden money? I'll have to give it a peek. And also, if you guys want to check out another YouTuber, Golden Money, right there in the chat, feel free to have a little look at his channel. Have you built a resort? Not yet. I actually showed one in progress earlier. I have to go. Thank for answering my... Oh, see you later. Hello. Thank you for coming to the stream. I appreciate it. It's nice to have you. Okay, so now we must flip this and stick this against the wall. Okay, that looks good. And then... I do need to make a pharmacy. Can you save this live and post it on YouTube? Yeah, definitely. I let them just post to YouTube anyway. Palm Tree Hotel. Can you build a modern resort hotel? I've actually... maybe you must not have seen it earlier in the stream, but yeah, I've been working on a modern hotel myself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need 8 of these beds, I believe. So that would go in between these. Is that the right position? It looks right. Okay, I think we've done it. It'll be a video eventually, and I'll probably be coming back to making tutorials again. Get a little tired of making... Oh! Do you not enjoy PvP anymore, or are you just a bit burnt out? Can you build Hildy and Grimhouse from 7D? I'm not certain what that is. I'm making 2 nation world and a cut. That's awesome. I hope they turn out well. Can you make SCP Foundation? I don't know what that is. I can look into it. And where's the music gone? That's weird. I thought it was quiet in here. I really want you to make tutorials for my builds like Bubstan, Bust Tower, Oreo Store, Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared, etc. Do you have them on your YouTube channel? I mean, I really like making other people's stuff there. Can you build Disney World? I don't usually just say this. No, I'm sorry. Too big. Oh, will you be building the Resident Evil 1 mansion? Is that on the list? It is on the list, but I will admit I'm very sorry. It's not massively high at the moment because I've got a load of city stuff to catch up on basically. Can you make an indoor go-kart track? I did start designing one. I don't know whether I will finish it or not. This is part of the Minecraft OST. Sounds weird though. Let's skip. Andy's room. That'd be interesting from Toy Story, I'm assuming. Cruella House would be cool. Cruella House would be cool. Does this need dropping down another row? Am I crazy? Will I make all of Squid Game? I don't know. That's the answer to that, really. I don't know. Maybe. Love you, Naruto, on One Piece builds. Will there be more? I would have loved to have made more of them, but unfortunately they just haven't done that well on the channel, which is ultimately what it comes down to, like whether I make more of something. If it does well, then I'll probably do more of it, and if not, then no. And they didn't, sadly. I would have loved to, though. I really liked the live action One Piece. I've only seen a little bit of the anime, not loads, but the live action was really good. And I've not seen very much of Naruto. I've probably seen like the first 30 episodes of Naruto, back when it like premiered on Cartoon Network. God knows even how long ago. Alright, Pandolin. Sadly, I don't have tutorials for my builds, so I'm excited to make my builds. Could you build the main building from Garden from Bamban? The main building from Garden from Bamban? I don't know, I'm not really on like cartoony stuff at the moment. Can you make a V1 statue / house? What's V1? I think I am going to update my IKEA, actually. I've made a mini IKEA, but it's like really, really tiny. Did I do that wrong? Schematic load IKEA. Like it's really, really tiny. Like it's when I was like trying to keep Mini City like as mini as possible, as silly as that might sound. But like it's far too small. Like it's the smallest version of IKEA that I could like possibly make. And whilst I actually kind of like the layout idea of it, and the building itself, like as a mini building, it's pretty good. But I would like to make like an actual large IKEA. Ultra Kill V1. I would have to look into it. I'm not so good on small builds, but I'm really good at big builds. Maybe you need to do some more small builds. Can you build a dollar store? Yeah, I've had so many requests to make like a Dollar Tree and a Dollar General. Hey there, made by a 10-year-old. I'd call you SWAT Kid. Hey there, SWAT Kid. I did build your big IKEA, but didn't finish the inside. That's fair enough. That big IKEA's an old build now, right? Very old. I think this goes here, or here. What are we missing? We're missing the roof. We should probably add that. We should add light in here first as well, though. Update your water park. I think that that's going to be pretty high up on the list, like making a really large water park. Can you make a new Walmart? I probably should. Make a Weatherspoons. Can you build an airport? I don't even want to answer. What's the roof made out of? I think it's grey concrete. So this is what's confusing, right? So, what? What happened there? Oh, I think I might know. Yes, there we go. UK version of a Dollar Tree, a Pound Tree. It's funny you say that. There's a store called Poundland, Pound Stretcher. I don't know where you're from, Doctor. You from the UK? You from America? Oh yeah, the Cuphead house. Could you make the house from Stuart Little? Wow, Stuart Little, that's something I've not thought about in a very, very long time. Stuart Little. Out of all of the movies they're like remaking, Stuart Little should be one of them. Stuart Little was such a banger of a movie when I was growing up. I think that the pig should be about here. What's up, Gabs? Olive Garden. That's on my to-do list, to make an Olive Garden. How long have you been building? Like 12 years? However long the YouTube... I made the YouTube channel like almost immediately after I started playing Minecraft. Which is when the Xbox edition for Minecraft came out, the 360 version. So, that many years. Putting my retirement papers in for the PvP soon. Not getting good at it anymore. Might make some God City shorts, make some new tutorials, stick with my new Minecraft. That sounds awesome. Sometimes if you're not feeling it anymore, it's just best to move on. Can you make the Mario Kart World track for... That would be crazy. I can't make an entire Mario Kart track. Unless it was something small like Baby Park or something. Would you do the tutorial to build Squid Game? I've answered this a bunch already, but maybe this already has a tutorial, but yeah, maybe is the answer. Imagine you go to an orphanage and you pick the rat. Yeah. I know what we're going to get. Instead of going to a pet shop, we'll go to an orphanage. Guys. Another chicken just died somewhere. Guys. Did you hear that? Would you say you're best in the world at building? No. Not even close. No, definitely not. I have my own little style of building, but no. So there's thousands of people better than me. Maybe tens of thousands. TSMC has spoke about Squid Game so many times. Thank you, Goofy. Thank you. I appreciate the questions, but I am being haunted by that chicken. I don't know where it is. It doesn't make sense. So this world is... So this world, in particular, there's nothing in here. Like, this isn't an old world. This is a brand new world that I make every single time to, like, make tutorials. Like, the last tutorial that got made in here, which is really recent, is this one. The Modern in a Nerd Burger. There should be no mobs anywhere. It doesn't make sense that there's any. None are even spawned in when I make the world. I legitimately have no idea where the chicken came from. It's crazy. Can you build Andy's room? I don't have an answer for that, but what I will tell you is that I loved the Toy Story 2 PlayStation 1 game, and the first map, the first level is Andy's house, but you start in his room, and that was awesome. I don't have animals in this world, Pandalin. It's crazy. No, it's not the same world, Doctor. I don't know what... I'm going crazy. I don't know why we're hearing chickens. You were bombarded? That is a sentence. I was bombarded with cows once. I love... How were you bombarded with cows? Could you make a boarded up Debenhams? Rest in peace, Debenhams. Okay, what are we missing? I feel like we're missing something. We're just missing... I guess we're missing the voting station, right? The little... I think that other than that, I think that we've made this whole thing. Maybe some cameras and some speakers. Maybe the chicken's underground. Well, the chicken might have been underground. The chicken's long gone now. We heard him expire. But I just don't know how he got there. Do chickens live in tunnels underground? I must have done... It must have been when I made KFC. I think I just... The ghost of every chicken is now haunting me. This is looking pretty cool. Shall we make that? You guys know how much I love making banners, but why don't we make some? We'll just make 500. I don't know why I've even grabbed 3 banners. I'm so excited. I said this really a lot earlier in the stream. I'm so excited to watch the finale of Season 3. I'm watching it tonight, and I can't wait to see what happens. I've got no idea how it's... I made them wrong. No. We need black banners. See you later, Kristen. If it does, Doctor, I think I'm just going to embrace it. And me and the chicken are just going to become best friends. Could you do a tutorial on how to make an old-style villager house? That might be interesting. I've been thinking about putting like a village, like a villager village in my city somewhere. OD, do not spoil it for him. Yeah, please don't spoil it for me. I've made it this far. Do 4, 5, 6. I should do 4, 5, 6. Maybe just right in the middle of the room. I think they were... We're not looking for... Yes. Yeah, I would be rather sad if it was spoiled. I'm about to see it, I think. Can you see my PFP if you want any inspiration for a junkyard? PFP? What does PFP stand for? Snow White's cabin. I might do some more Disney stuff. I'm not sure that those boots fit. They wear like white tennis shoes, but they just don't look right, do they? Do steel boots look better? Or maybe even textured ones. I wish they were white, because they're meant to be. Build 333. I should. Just 456, 333 and 222. All together. Do you upload every 2 days? Oh, it's your profile picture. Oh, my bad. How does the... I'll tell you what, guys. How does the voting button... That's the only thing missing. I kind of wish I included it. I'm not getting a good picture of it right away. How does the voting button look, Google? Is it just a simple... Okay. Are you married? If you don't... Yeah, I am. Right, so there's 2 buttons, obviously. You've got red and blue. I suppose this would be blue. Red. Is it kept... I can't remember. I can't think about it in my mind. Like, there's not a screen here, right? There's not a screen here that's tallying things, is there? I'm sure it's displayed up there. Am I crazy? Oh no, but I guess they're the buttons. They're the 2 buttons. And I know that there's meant to be little, like patches here as well. But, oh well. What can you do? Or maybe we just keep it simple. Maybe we just keep it like that. Could even just do... Nah, it's meant to be 1 station. We'll just do it like that. How do you not get burnt out? I mean, sometimes you do a little bit, or I do a little bit, but then I remember that this is so many people's dream job, including mine. So it's kind of, you just got to realize how lucky you are. Can you build the Rainbow Road from Mario Kart? There is not a map that I dislike more than Rainbow Road. I hated playing on Rainbow Road. It used to drive me crazy. Squid Game Season 3 is amazing and I watch it and I'm 11. That might not be the best choice. Can you build 4, 5, 6 and frontman as statues? Maybe on the second channel I could do it. That'd be quite easy to do. Would 4, 5, 6 easily fit on the chest? Let's take a look. Okay, so I've not built a Minecraft statue in so long, but we can make a super simple like mock-up of one of these pretty easy. So like, and then is it, guys? How big are Minecraft? How big are Minecraft skins? Are they 20? Are they 24 blocks tall? Or are they... Right? Is like the... What I'm asking, are the legs 12 and then the body 12? I legitimately can't remember. Did they actually golden money? I have a hatred in my heart towards Rainbow Road 2. I really do. I really, really dislike it. So much. Hi there, Jay. Right, so... Let's take a look. Let me have a quick little look at what the jumpsuit actually looks like, because I can mostly remember. Okay. So we've got shoes, and again, this is a simple version, so this would be refined. It'd probably be something like this. Again, keeping it simple. There'd be a split up the leg here somewhere. That'd be 10 blocks long. And then what you could do is you could have it so that the jacket was like open. So this would be nice to see you, Jay. Thank you for joining us. There'd be a neckline here somewhere. Depending upon how sloppy we are. Be about here. So we'd probably have to bring the jacket in a little bit if we were to do it. Like 4, 5, 6 would have to go here. So the jacket and it's displayed on the jacket, I believe. Or alternative, yeah, that's the best way to do it actually. This is a 2D build, yeah. It is easily made 3D though. Like statues are just like... Statues are super simple. So... There. And then before you know it... Like, it's such a super simple statue. See you later, Chase. Put the cyan out one more row. I'll take a look in a second. I'm gonna get the bones of this made, and then we'll start refining it. There's not really, like, we've just got to there we go. So here... So the cyan, I think, would have to be... The problem is, like, we'd want to put 4, 5, 6 on the chest somewhere, right? So we'd want to be able to display the numbers, which necessitates that we need 3 rows of cyan, unless we clip onto the arm, which I don't really like. So we almost have to... which... It's kind of annoying, really. So we either have to have, like, full jumpsuit, fully open, or we have to bring this one row in, which... oh no, I don't really like that. I liked it better before. Because it's up on the chest, which would be this area, right? So that's where the arm is. So that's where it's got to be able to fit. So you put the whole number on the... Let me see. Put the cyan out one more row. How come the world download is for members only? Because I want you guys to follow the tutorials. That's why. Preferably, like, everybody follow the tutorials, but members get special benefits. Good morning, Christy. What do you think? Or do 4, 5, 6 on 2 maps? I could do that, but I mean, that's just so much... That's so much mess. Could you build the bananas in pajamas house? That's a deep cut. I'm fine with clipping on the arm or closing the jumpsuit and not... Yeah, so that's what I'm thinking. So I think that they're the two options, really. So... Yeah. So it's either... Maybe I'm being a bit too... Maybe I'm being a bit too picky about that. It could be that I'm being a bit too picky. Okay, so the jumpsuits as well, I'm noticing as I'm looking at them, have white striping on the shoulder and just the shoulder. So halfway down the arm, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it'd come down to here, or alternatively, we could line it up with this. Although I think that that's actually got to be one row higher, possibly, because that's more so the chest area, I think. I'm not certain about this blue stripe. We do have the alternate... We could use wool. I think that looks a little bit better. Yeah, I think that looks that looks okay. With the VIP rooms. Yeah, I honestly, if I do make more Squid Game stuff, and I do just commit to doing the whole thing, I would do the whole thing. Trust me. What do you guys think? That look okay? Obviously 4, 5, 6. What? How did... Let me... 4, 5, 6 jumpsuits. I want an actual image of 4, 5, 6. Oh, that'd be a cool idea. Oh, okay. So if we wanted to go one step further, we could do this as well. So this is on the opposite. So we could even have the patch, the stay or leave patch. That would be cool. And the actual... So let's see. Have an idea. That. So 4, 5, 6. Let me think about this. So 4 is... So it's that. And then how is 4... Oh, no. Yeah, oh, no, I think I've done it right. Yes, okay. So 4. I don't do numbers very often with the loom. So this is like a G, right? So... Do we go across the top as well? Where is it? Yeah, I think we do. Okay, so it would go... here? That looks good. And alternatively as well, we do have... Make a video on fan mail. I've not had it. Is that something specific or my personal fan mail? Because I don't get fan mail. I think that looks really good. What do you guys think? So this is 4, 5, 6 from Squid Game. Or at least it will be. So this comes 2 rows off the back. Yeah, heads aren't that big, right? Heads are only 8, I think. That's okay, Stark Thunder. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Am I crazy? Heads are only 8. I've not made a statue in so long, I've actually forgot the dimensions. Thank you, Doctor. I don't know how we'd much improve it, to be honest, other than... how would we do the mouth? So, the mouth would probably be... He's a rather stoic individual. So, probably something like this, right? And then... What colour are his eyes? I'm going to go ahead and guess brown. But are they dark? Are they light brown? 8 tall, thank you. Could you make a house out of a pillow? I don't know. Is this where eyes go? How does that look? Got black hair, obviously. And hair. He's got a lot of hair. That looks weird. Are his eyes too high? That looks better, right? The hair looks busted. This is weird. I think we'd have to make it a lot sloppier. I think that we've got to... So, probably... Yeah, this is weird. He looks like a crook. Okay, I asked this question before on burgers. Now let's do pizza. Question for all of you now. How many whole pizza do you think you can eat? For me, I can do 2. Okay, Golden Money, we have questions about this. You know how I like to talk about food. What pizza are we talking? Like, let's do a standardized pizza. Like, are we talking large? Are we talking 8 slices, 10? Are we talking a Domino's large, a Domino's medium, a Domino's small? What are we talking? His eyes are dark. Okay. Thank you. How is this? So his hair's all messy, right? So maybe it'd be like this? No, that's crazy. Maybe like this? I don't want to give him like a bowl cut. I think we've got to have the hair overhang a little bit for this not to look strange. That's... How bad does that look? Yeah, okay, that's even better. Yeah, what inch pizza are we talking about here? I could do 4 in 3 hours, says Goofy. What size? We need to know. You're ignoring someone who's asking to make Able Sisters from Animal Crossing. I might do. I might make it. Person who asked that. Pineapple pizza is... I love pineapple pizza. Pineapple pizza's great. You know what? Anybody who says pineapple isn't legitimate on pizza, I'm so sorry that you're wrong. He has raised eyebrows? Eyebrows! Yes, eyebrows. Eyebrows. He looks a lot more serious with eyebrows. Fang Palace. Could you make the full hive? I'd have to sit and refine this and look at some more pictures of 4, 5, 6, but I think that the body's pretty dead on, and I would make the head perfect eventually. So I think that we're going to leave it like this. And I think that I might actually just make a tutorial for this for the second channel, or maybe even my main channel. I don't know, and stick it on there because this is a super fun build. I really like this. So, guys, I'm going to read chat for a couple of minutes, and then I'm probably going to have to peace out. Shall we have... Yeah, let's have this in the background. No, what's more interesting for the background? Maybe if we go over here. Medium, supreme... any pizza topping you like, 10-inch, any pizza restaurant you like. How long will it take you to eat it? Golden Money. Golden money. Let me think about this. Domino's is... I'd probably... If we are looking just to eat, like, the maximum amount of pizza, I think I'd go for, like, Domino's. Like, the super thin, crispy base. And I think I'd just go margarita. And if it was just, like, a 10-inch... I don't know. If we are doing, like, 4 hours, like somebody else said... Let's say it's an hour. In an hour, I think I could probably, if motivated, smash 4 10-inch pizzas, like the really thin, crispy ones. Can you make... What about you? So, what was your answer, Golden Money? I will not forget about the member garden gamma. I will probably add it at the end of my next destroying the city video. Do you like takeaway style pizza? I love takeaway style pizza. I like pizza in almost any way it comes. Favorite toppings for pizzas, guys? What do we think? Make honeycomb. Honeycomb? What are your thoughts on eating pizza cold? My thoughts are that it is delicious. Who is your favourite UFC fighter? I'm not really tapped into the UFC. I don't have a favourite, I'm sorry. I got an idea. How about rebuilding one of your oldest pixel art for the second channel? Oldest you like the most? Are you talking about the one that I actually like the most, or the most dreaded pixel art that I ever started, which is the Turtle Wall? Meat Feast would be... I really like pepperoni. Extra cheese, extra pepperoni. That's probably my pick. If I'm eating for enjoyment. Can you make more Junkyard after next week? I will be making the Junkyard. It'll be on the channel sometime next week. When did you start YouTube? I think 2012 or 2013. I actually forget. It's been that long ago. Hey there, Birchercraft. I'm so sorry. We're going to be going soon. But thanks for popping in the stream. Thank you so much for your comment as well. I appreciate that. Make a giant watermelon as a town square. What? Oldest you like the most, the one you enjoy. That's interesting. You've got me thinking. I've not thought about pixel art in such a long time. My answer, pizza toppings, pepperoni. Oh, my man. Pizza restaurant, my hometown pizza shop. Timeline 20 minutes. Okay. I like that. I like extra cheese, extra pepperoni. And you've got a favourite. I appreciate that. A 10-inch pizza. I don't know. I think I could legitimately... Yeah, I think I could suck down a 10-inch pizza in like less than 10 minutes legit. If I'm being a fat pig. Why did you change your skin from a koala? I just wanted to go back to Spider-Man. Spider-Man's where it started. Spider-Man's where it needs to end. Whatever happened to the swimming pool you planned to make around 3 years ago? I don't know. Building an Xbox 360 house for the second channel? I could definitely consider that. I've not really been making any content for that. I've been focusing so hard on city stuff that I've not really been eating. Eating? I just saw a comment calling me a piggy. So I've not really been thinking about second channel stuff recently. I've been so hard on the city. The OG skin, exactly. By the way, you're missing... I am missing my hat. Thank you so much. Shout out, Doctor. Thank you. Hey there, hero. Please build a mini Fang Palace. I might consider it. I should do a PS5. If I might do some more console houses, and I should make an Olympic-sized swimming pool. Something from Final Fantasy VII. I have a special place in my heart for Final Fantasy VII. One of the first RPGs that I ever played the heck out of. I built a bookstore not so long ago on the channel, so I don't think I would make another one, or at least not one anytime soon. I really like this one. I find this one really cozy. The only thing that I might have done is made this one a bit bigger and added like a little cafe onto it. Build a Konichi... I'm sorry, I don't even know how to pronounce that. Could you build an iPhone 16 house? Maybe, if I start doing that sort of stuff for the second channel. I know some older fighters, I think, Darth Vader. Darth Vader. Like, obviously Conor McGregor, although let's not talk about what he's been up to. Paddy the Baddy. Tom Aspinall. I know these like second hand. John Jones. Some of the more famous ones, really. I'm sorry, I'm not a UFC buff. Can you build a ramen shop? That'd be cool. Hi there, KK Gaming. Dangerously close. I made it in Entire City. That's awesome, Kid Gamer Adventures. Card Factory, Sports Direct, Toby Carvery. They would all be interesting tutorials. I want to build a Toby Carvery so badly. Can you search up Zava Zone, Maryland and build the building, please? I can, but it's such a niche thing. I'm more likely to build stuff that more people are going to appreciate. I'm sorry to say that, but that is how it goes. Can you do Persona 5 builds? I don't know. I'm not really familiar with the game. Guys, it's been such a wonderful time. I gotta get going. I think that I'm going to make a tutorial. I'm going to finish that over there, and I think I'm going to make a tutorial for that statue. Thank you so much for showing up to the stream, guys. I really appreciate it. This has been an absolute blast. And I hope to see you guys in the next one.